camp. It's the Earth Day Science Camp for kids. We're at the Broomfield Community Center and we're celebrating Earth Day and we're doing a bunch of science experiments so kids will be aware not only about just clean water, we're talking about sustainability. We want them to be aware of their earth in general, air, water, and soil, and we're doing some science experiments trying to get them interested in science.
Yeah, there's good bacteria and there's bad bacteria. There's bacteria everywhere. There's millions and millions. Exactly, we have it on our skin.
We've been doing it approximately for 8 years. It's Earth Day, and this is the first year we've actually added science experiments to it.
Because of the sunlight getting into the plant, they suck in that carbon dioxide, and this really cool chemical reaction happens inside the plant. It gives the plant food, but at the same time, the plant breathes out oxygen. Isn't that really cool?
This is not an event where they just come and listen to talking heads. They actually participate and they have something to take home to remind them about what they learned.
The Earth Day is really important because it helps the Earth so it doesn't get sick and so you don't get sick.
This station over here is our plant station, and basically they're learning about photosynthesis, flowers, why it's so important for us to have plants in general, why we have to have them, why trees clean our air, and they're actually learning about uptake of plants.
And they're making their pots out of recycled milk cartons, and they're decorating them with stickers and with construction paper and markers so that we can make them their own little planters so they can grow their own zinnias. We planted our own zinnia and we made our own pot, and this is what it's going to look like eventually, okay?
So what we do is we color your papers first, put stickers or color with markers, and then when you're done with those, I'll go ahead and fasten it by stapling it into this box. Oh, this is awesome. This is great fun helping out with the kids. So they kind of look forward to be good stewards of their environment when they get older, and then teaching and passing on to the future generations. This is a great thing that they can learn to do right now.
So I'm just going to give it just a little bit of water. See what we're doing? We're just giving it just a little bit. The water gets sucked up through the stems of the flowers all the way up to the petals. And when it's sucking up colored water, then it makes the petals that color. That's really cool, isn't it?
Today I'm going to talk to you guys about composting and the creatures that do the composting, which are called decomposers. I have vermicomposting, which is worm composting, set up over here, and I was basically just talking about decomposition and how it works and the decomposers and the different animals that do that and why it's important to compost and keep all that excess food, scraps, and leftover food out of the landfill. Okay, so do you guys want to look at the worms?
Yeah.
Okay, and do you know what these worms are called? They're called red wigglers.
They're green. Why are they green?
Look, when I turn it though, look, they turn different colors. They're like rainbowy, huh? Rainbowy green.
That's what we use to drink.
Our third one is our water station, where kids can learn about where water goes when they flush their toilets, where their drinking water comes from, and how to keep our streams and our stormwater clean here in Broomfield. They're doing a lot of experiments about specific gravity to see what'll float or what will sink, or what goes down their drain if they throw grease down their drains. And we actually have a lava light, which is introducing not only specific gravity, but they're also learning what actually is soluble with water. All our adults work either for stormwater, wastewater, or the environmental labs, so they're all associated with something dealing with the environment. They work for the City and County of Broomfield. It's more than just a team. They love the educational aspect to actually help people learn more about how they're impacting their work here in Broomfield. Broomfield's always been a very close community because they want their kids to learn, and hopefully next year we're going to even do more other than just science. We'll do a STEM class, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. I love it, love it, love it. I do this all year long. This is part of my job, but I love just doing outreach and working with the community.
This is how I got interested in what I do for a living, is doing things like this. Arbor Day at my school. My mom was always into doing things like this, and that's what got me interested in it. So the fact that I can possibly get other kids interested in it is really cool. It's really fun.
Dealing with the worms and the kids, that's a lot of fun. And I love seeing the little kids seeing all the worms, because some of them are like, oh my God, it's so gross. And then some of them just love it and want to try to gather up as many worms as they can in their hands. So
Broomfield has really stepped up, but it's not just Earth Day. For us, Earth Day is every day, but whenever any school calls us, any community group, or any HOA calls us, we will go out and educate them about anything to do with sustainability. And it's just a passion that I have, but I've been very fortunate that Broomfield is really behind this.